What's going on, sneaker fam? Jake back with another video review here. These are the Ama Maniere 3 Diffused Blue. I'm not sure if it was the while you were sleeping or not. Don't quote me on that. I'm not 100% sure, but quick disclaimer, this is for legit checking purposes, not for calling people out or anything like that, or examining people's feet. You know, no one should be concerned about what people are wearing, so hopefully I don't get that comment, but I'm gonna get it anyway because people skip straight through to the review, so it's all good. Legit checking purposes when buying on the resale market. That's all that matters. Everything else really doesn't matter, for real. You know what I mean? So without further ado, let's get on with it. This is the pair I got from Sneakers, and this is a pair that got shipped to me directly from China. And you guys forgive me, man. I've been slipping on these videos. I've been really tired. Been working a lot, and just the energy has not been there. So please forgive me if I'm not putting out videos in a timely fashion. You can see here. Is that the look like the fake's a little bit bigger, but even though the fake's been crushed, isn't that something? That's probably did it too, so who knows. Now this sleeve, I remember on the other ones the A's were going in the wrong direction. I'm not sure if that's the case here. Help me out here. I just woke up. I don't know. They're both going in different air. It's a different pattern, so I'm not 1,000% sure. All right, so let's get these sleeves out. Put this one here, and then let's see if we can get this out since this is damaged. All right, so it's damaged, so we're gonna have a problem. Now, if I was editing, yeah. Hit the camera. I could probably like skim through this. So, all right. My apologies here. All right. So, all right, now we're looking at the boxes. Now we can see that the ring is the fake pair. You can see like it has that edge on it, and then it spins, and the retail doesn't, and the retail doesn't spin. We can look at the differences on the ring, and then we'll look at the labels. Retail's at the bottom, rep is up top. All right, and from what I'm seeing here, that's the lid. That looks pretty good. All right. Here we're gonna start looking at these shoes right quick. All right, so now the paper, definitely different. Has the big A's on the retail pair you can see here, and then you can see the smaller print A's on the rep. Box size, oh, that's a nice shape. That's a nice shape. Very nice shape. Hold on here. So let me read the box dimensions right quick. 345 by 250 by 125, and we got 345 by 250 by 125. Yes, these sizes are correct. So let's get this lid back on here. Let's see if we can get this box to stand here. And this here came wrapped. It has like 2 different papers. All right. You can feel the difference. Is always that difference in that quilted pattern, man. Inside the shoe, it's like you just can't replicate it on that retail. I just felt it. All right, so, okay. Now, we got them both here. You do the little stare down. I'm gonna look at them, right? So, that looks pretty good. That looks really, really good. I cannot deny that. They both look really, really good. Now, they both got the top grain leather and everything, but it just seems like there's a material difference. I can real like it's like a glossy sheen on this rep. You know what I mean? But that's, listen, slight differences. There is a slight scaling difference always. You'll always see that. You can tell from the midsole, but man, they did a heck of a job. This is a typical scaling of a Rep 3, but man, what a job. I can tell you that. And this is a group effort here, people, so you guys let me know. But there's a huge difference here with the A, with the Nike Air, especially in the middle. You can see that there, but you can't see the Nike Air, the A. All right, slight color tone difference on the rear. Also, it did not come, this one did not come with this cardboard cover here. All right. Also, there is you can't tell and you won't be able to see it, but this whole heel tab is different, especially these lines here. Can't really explain it how, but yeah, it has the writing in the back. See that here? All of that is going to get replicated. The back of the tongue has this silky feel to it and a shine to it, sheen, where the back of this one does not. It is a matted finish, different material. The quilted pattern on the inside is man, they got better. They have gotten better with the with that pattern, but they just can't get it right. It's so, that diamond quilted pattern is amazing on the retail pairs, and that's how you can feel that difference on the inside. Let's take a look under the shoe. Rep is at the bottom, Fugazi's at the bottom, retail is up top. All of that is replicated, darker blue. Like I say, this is like minute things, but when it comes to legit checking, that's the things that you're gonna have to see, like the material difference. You know what I mean? You're not gonna tell a scaling difference when you're looking at the shoe, especially if you don't have a retail pair in hand. So those things are gonna be irrelevant. I mean, especially with the smaller sizes. I'm a size 12, between 12 and 13. So, but man, what a job with this one. I'm like super impressed. This is definitely a shoe that you can get scammed on, like straight up scammable. You're in trouble, like big time. Now this is where you're gonna mess up at. This is gonna be the problem. That's where you get the quality craftsmanship issues with this here. I'm gonna pull the retail out right now. And here's your difference here. This is beautiful. That quilted pattern, everything. There's no glue peeling off on the insole, nothing. This is amazing. Nice arch as well. I'm gonna have to wear these. Good arch support. Look at that. Look at that. There's zero arch support here. So here, there's the differences right here. This is retail, this is the replica right here. differences: quality, material, quilted pattern. Look at that, you can see. Wow. Does it say Dream Cell? Yes, and it does say Dream Cell here, and it says Dream Cell there. Let's take a look at the footbed. That is the footbed and the stitching. Here's the footbed on the retail pair. While I'm at it, 7/31/24. Sorry, 10/25/24. This is the rep, and we have, by the way, Vietnam, 7/31/24, 10/4/24, VW1. That is Vietnam. And this one here is VW1 Vietnam. All right, so now I'm gonna look at the tongues, the A's, the Jumpman. Take a look at a couple of other things like the hang tag and stuff like that, and then we'll just get to the black light and the weighing and call it a day. All right, move a little quicker because I might want to squeeze in another video. This morning. All right, so let's get the right proper shoes here. So another thing is, of course, the way they came laced. The reps came laced, and this is how the retails came laced. It's the tumbled top grain leather, definitely different pattern, but that varies. All right, so both Jordans have the split cheek butt crack. I can honestly say the embroidering is a little cleaner on the wrap. You see how janky this one is? Look how clean that one is. They did a better job. They did a better job with it. Not bad. Not bad. I give, and that's a rarity. That's a rarity when it comes to the embroidering. Definitely. You know, the eyelets and the holes, the stitching looks fine, but you can definitely look at the stitching patterns and see that, which is a known thing, a common thing, that the stitching pattern's a bit closer and tighter on the retail pairs. There's more spaces in between. So let's take a look at this one here. And so looking at the A's on this one, the camera's not going to catch it, but I can tell that there's a shade. This is a shade lighter, and the A on the fake pair is darker. And here, when I tell you it varies, now this one, this top grain leather on the tumbled leather on the tongue on the rep, you can see it more. It's more detailed than this one. That's why I say, I won't really call that out. You know what I mean? Because it said it varies, and you can see it's varying right now. But yeah, the embroidering, and usually the A's are bigger on the fakes, but now no, this is scaled wrong. So the A is smaller on the tongue on this one, and this one is larger. That's a little weird. That's a little weird. But yeah, listen, they did an excellent job with this thing. It's an excellent. I mean, the stitching around the eyelets, the new buck, the toe, it's really, really good. Heck of a job. Heck of a job. Looking at this hang tags, I'm not going to hold them both together. I'm just going to look at them. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, there's always going to be stuff like print differences on the hang tag and stuff like that, and different quality differences. It's like, in craftsmanship, and that's the thing you're going to tell with these, with these reps. But between the retails. There will be quality differences. All right, I'm 15 minutes in. Let's get the trusty scale out. I'll take the paper out of them. I will take the paper out of them. Yeah. And I'll be sure not to lean on the table when I weigh them. All right, so let's go here. Boom, boom, boom. Get the trusty scale out. Get it out of the way. All right. Make sure we're zeroed in. All right, let's go. Left shoe. Boom, 1 pound, 6.9 ounces on the retail shoe with the hang tag. Fugazi, 1 pound, 5 ounces. Wow. Here, 1 pound, 8.5 ounces. What the heck's going on here? Let's do this again. Okay, there we go. I guess I didn't have the shoe on there properly. 1 pound, 8.6 ounces. Okay. And this one here, 1 pound, 6 ounces. Let's do that again. 1 pound, 4.5 ounces. That's wrong. Do that again. 1 pound, 7 ounces, because it can't be. I got the hang tag and stuff on there. All right, I just wasn't placing it on the scale properly. That is my bad. All right. Last but not least, black light. All right, let's cut off these lights. Let's get this black light going. All right. We got here. All right. Okay. All right. Nothing out of the ordinary. So let's see here. So yes, we got the dash marks, and then we got something red glowing here. You see that? You see that reflecting? They got some red here. I don't know if you guys can see it in the camera, but I see it. So we got the dash marks around here, and then we have some red marks here. Let's see in the back. Okay, there it is. You see it? Back here isn't glowing. It's stitching. There's no stitching here on the retail pair. All right. You see the stitching there, all right? Pull this one over. There's no stitching here. And the A's are the same. They see it got, you know, on the fakes, the A is a little closed. You don't see that opening in the A. That triangle's way too small here. But yeah, that's the major difference here in the dash marks, which is a common thing. So if you ever want to legit check your shoe, just get a black light, put it on the back, see where that stitch line is, and basically you can tell if your shoe's fugazi or not. You take out your insole and look at the insole, stuff like that. Yeah, you're not gonna know about like the Strobel stitch, the Strobel footbed, and the stitching like that. So don't worry about that. But what's your take on this shoe? Heck of a shoe. The rep's really good. You know what I mean? Excellent job. Yeah, that's scary. That's scary close right there. So whatever I missed, please do not hesitate to put that in the comment section, man. Appreciate you guys as always. I really don't like doing these Maniere videos because there's so much with the sleeve and there's so much things to go over because all the detail that's in it, but I got through with it. Like, comment, share, subscribe. It's your boy Jake signing out. Appreciate you guys as always. Peace.